When a friendship ends after a life-saving act, you know something went terribly wrong. She gave her best friend a second chance at life, literally, and years later, she wasn't even sure if she'd be invited to her wedding. This is the untold story of Selena Gomez and FranciaRaisa, a friendship that began with love, survived through sacrifice, and was ultimately tested by fame, silence, and time. If you've ever felt forgotten by someone you once stood by, hit that like button, because this story proves that even in Hollywood, loyalty and forgiveness still mean everything. Let's dive in. They met back in 2008, two young women navigating the chaos of fame. Selena Gomez, the Disney darling, was already in the spotlight. FranciaRaisa, the rising actress from The Secret Life of the American Teenager, was quietly building her name. What drew them together wasn't fame, it was realness. They laughed over coffee, cried over heartbreak, and leaned on each other when anxiety or exhaustion hit hard. They were like sisters, connected not by blood, but by soul. And then, in 2017, everything changed. Selena's battle with lupus had taken a terrifying turn. Her kidneys were shutting down, her body was failing. Without a donor, she was running out of time. She didn't even ask for help. She just confided in Francia about the pain, never expecting what her friend would say next. "I'll get tested," Francia said. No hesitation, no second thoughts, just love. Weeks later, doctors came back with news that stunned them both. Francia was a perfect match. Imagine that moment, realizing you could save your best friend's life and choosing to go under the knife for her. That isn't friendship. That's sacrifice. That's love. The surgery was grueling. Complications left both women in pain, emotionally and physically, but they fought through it, together. Selena later shared a photo that went viral, two hospital beds side by side, hands interlocked. Her caption read, "There aren't words to describe how I can possibly thank my beautiful friend. She gave me the ultimate gift and sacrifice by donating her kidney to me. I love you so much, sis." That post broke the internet. The world cried with them. It was the kind of friendship story Hollywood rarely sees, selfless, pure, and real. But behind those smiles, something had already started to shift. As Selena's health improved, her star rose higher than ever. Albums, beauty lines, documentaries, a billion-dollar comeback. But one thing was missing. Francia. No red carpets together, no birthday posts, no thank you interviews. Fans noticed, and the whispers began. Did they fall out? Was there drama? Did Selena forget her best friend? The internet, as always, wanted a villain. But life, real life, is messier than gossip. Francia stayed silent for years. Then, in 2023, an interviewer finally asked the question everyone was thinking. Are you still friends with Selena Gomez? Francia smiled softly, the kind of smile that hides 1,000 memories. She said, "We've had our ups and downs. We hadn't spoken much in a while, but there was never any beef." Still, fans dissected every word, every glance, every silence. TikTok turned their story into a mystery movie. But sometimes, silence doesn't mean anger. It just means people grew apart. Fast forward to 2024. News breaks. Selena Gomez is marrying Benny Blanco. The world celebrates, but one question lingers. Will Francia be there? She wasn't confirmed on the guest list. Reporters circled, waiting for her reaction, expecting bitterness, maybe a hint of regret. Instead, Francia chose grace. "I know she's getting married, and I'm very happy for her," she said. "She has a life. She's a billionaire now, and I'm grateful I could do that for her." Her words carried peace, and maybe quiet sadness too. But there was no envy, no shade, just closure. Because sometimes love doesn't disappear, it just changes shape. What happens when friendship meets fame? When one friend's world explodes into global attention and the other's life returns to quiet normalcy? It's not always betrayal. Sometimes it's just evolution. Selena herself once said in her documentary, "My friendships have changed, but my gratitude never will." And maybe that's true, because even if they don't talk every day, some bonds survive in silence. So when the wedding happened and fans searched for Francia's name in the headlines, they found only one thing: kindness. No drama, no bitterness, just a woman at peace with her past. Because forgiveness doesn't always mean reunion. Sometimes it just means letting go and wishing someone well from afar. In the end, Francia proved that gratitude is stronger than gossip, and that loyalty doesn't always need the spotlight. Hollywood celebrates glamour and scandal, but this story, it's about humanity.
Two women who shared laughter, pain, and even a kidney. Their lives moved in different directions, but they remain tied by something much deeper than fame. Maybe they'll meet again one day. Maybe they already have. But one thing's for sure. Their story will always remind the world that love, even when tested, never truly fades. Because in the end, forgiveness is its own kind of love. Broken heart, if this story touched your heart, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and tell us, do you think Selena and Francia will ever reunite like before? And don't forget to subscribe for more true Hollywood stories, where the spotlight fades, but the emotions stay real.